The next item is the Central City Residential Program Supply and Demand. Who wants to respond to the question that Yanni raised? I thought that we'd already completed a lot of that work.
You have.
Yeah, thought so. That's been done, Yanni.
It's been done in the intervening period from the Central City Action Plan, which is where you were reading from, and that's my point, that working through the process, these things quickly come out of date, so you've, as a council, reviewed and made your decisions on that.
Which is set out in the resolution,
So,
Sorry, so in the refresh, there was no opportunity to consider it.
You, as a council, considered the DC rebate in the intervening period, so you've considered it and you've made your decisions on it. If you'd like to reconsider it, that would be a matter for the council.
yeah, no, we've already considered that. Right, so I'm happy to move this. Do I have a seconder for it, James? Is there any discussion on it, Yanni?
Just part A, I don't know that considering reorientating existing council expenditure is really enough clarity. So, I mean, do you want us to actually just to make a call on that? Is there a process for that to be done in terms of reconsidered?
Well, the thing is that to provide the additional resource to the partnership approval service, this is my understanding, which it's been a highly successful service, hasn't it? I mean, the feedback that I get on it is extraordinarily positive, and it really does help people work their way through the process. They pay for it. I mean, it's a resource intensive, and it is paid for. But every single developer that I know that has mentioned this to me has been nothing but complimentary.
I get that. All I'm trying to understand is, do we need something more explicit that says we're going to stop this service so we can fund this one?
No, we're going to ask council to sort this out. That we would like to see existing council expenditure reoriented to provide additional resource to this. This is good stuff, and the chief executive will provide advice to support the council decision.
And will that come back to us to see what's going to get stopped or changed?
Well, it depends whether I have to stop something or not,
Well,
yeah.
Yanni. Until I can look at what that will mean, there may be a method I can use that might not require stopping something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just mindful of things like the audit, which got delayed, and then we didn't have budget, and so it got put on hold. I'm mindful of things like the earthquake-prone
3 years
buildings.
ago.
So, I guess I would want to know that we do get an opportunity to see what's proposed to be reorientated before we agree to it.
Well,
'Cause it's quite hard to agree to
asking
something.
for we're not increasing the budget, is what that says.
Yeah.
What we're asking the chief executive to do is to take on board what our issue is, which is we're very positively disposed towards this partnership approval service, which is an excellent way of helping developers work their way through the system. All right, so I'll put that motion.
I'll just ask you to put it separate, and I'll just abstain on that one.
Which one?
Number.
Oh, well, I'll just note that it's an abstention on number 1 for Yanni. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you. Next item.